From St. George's School in Newport, Rhode Island, Middletown, Rhode Island, this is NEPSAC girls basketball on LSP. Today, it's Miss Porters with a record of 6-0, taking on the St. George's Dragons with a record of 3-6. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Max Hooven on camera. St. George's has lost their last three in a row, including a 66-47 decision to Rivers, their last time out on Wednesday. Meanwhile, as I mentioned, 6-0, undefeated start for Miss Porters, led by Delaney Nwachukwu, who's committed to Bates with 14.2 points per game and 7.3 rebounds per game. And Callie Godfrey, who's committed to Bowdoin at 14.7 points per game and 10.2 rebounds per game. Sorry for the connection troubles, folks, but we are back online. 4-3 our score, 2 points each for Leah Stewart and Sharon Rose. Up close shot in the lane is good for Callie Godfrey. The lead at 5-4. This one goes out of bounds. Actually, it's 4-4. The first bucket was a 2 for Porters. And that is tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with St. George's. Pass tip nearly turned over. Rose, back iron rather, no good. The rebound and the stick back, however, for Riley Cochran. Tipped out to Godfrey. Godfrey runs it in the lane, no good. Tries to get her own rebound. She does, draws the foul, and she'll go to the line for two. First free throw is good for Godfrey, who's averaging a double-double on the season. And I talked about some of the outstanding rebounding numbers for Porters at the top of the broadcast. It's not just rebounding that Porters excels at. Their rebounding, steals, and blocks per game numbers are all approximately double the national average. 6-6 as Godfrey makes both free throws. Rose trying to get through the pressure, drops it off, comes back to Rose, goes into the corner, spot up three is back iron, no good. Rebound secured by Lena Benway. Back iron on that shot, no good, and the rebound to Bartkovich. Leaner is no good for Godfrey, and the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be St. George's ball. Looks like we have smoothed out our streaming issues, at least for now, knock on wood. And hopefully we can get through this smoothly, get through this better than we did with the Mass Bay game last week. Here's a spot up three, that is good! For Layla Silver, her first bucket of the game. And it is 9-6. Rebound and the stick back, no good for Nuachukwu. And then the rebound and drawing the foul was Riley Cochran. Gonna be an interesting dynamic when Godfrey and Nuachukwu go to arch rival schools in the NEPSAC next year. Godfrey to Bowdoin and Nuachukwu to Bates. Out to Silver, down low for Rose, nope. Rebound by Lila Connors, only averages 4.3 points per game, but averages a team-high 11.8 rebounds per game. That three is good, and we are tied at 9. It seems as though Porter's answering St. George's at every turn. That is poked out of bounds. It'll remain with St. George's, and that was nearly a... And we're going to have a timeout called by Molly DeLay. And we'll see how they readjust with neither team able to take a lead right now. It's just back and forth. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. 3:12 to go in the first quarter. 9-9 our score. 4 different players have scored for St. George's. Layla Silver with a 3, Riley Cochran with 2 and 2 rebounds, Leah Stewart with 2, and Sharon Rose with 2. So 19 seconds on the shot clock out of the timeout. For St. George's. Cochran will trigger the inbound. And it's in the hands of Silver. Traveling violation on Stewart. So Porters with a chance to take their first lead of the ball game here. They've come back to answer every field goal by St. George's to this point. Out to the top of the circle, Barkovich. Here's a deep 3, front iron no good. Rebound poked out of bounds by Rose, so it'll stay with Porters and a full shot clock at that. In the corner, Godfrey thought about a 3, and then a foul on the baseline. And it looks like they called the foul on Stewart. Stewart's not on the floor, is she? Well, regardless, that is the 3rd team foul of the half on St. George's. Front iron off the inbound, no good, and the rebound by Benway. Rose. Down the corner, thinking about a 3, now peeling out to Benway. Now the drive by Rose, drops it off for Jimenez. Wild layup, not there. Jimenez tries to track down the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll be possession, Miss Porters. Connors over to Barkovich. Now Godfrey. Connors again. 10 on the shot clock. Runner in the lane is good for Callie Godfrey. She's got 6. And Porter's has its first lead of the game at 11-9. And now a turnover off the inbound pass. The rebound and the stick back is there for Bartkovich. A 7-0 run right now for Miss Porters. Rose trying to end it, back iron no good. The rebound by Nuachukwu. Godfrey kicks it out. Nuachukwu drives and gets it to go. The run is now 9-0 for Porters. And Nuachukwu comes up with a steal and tips it to Bartkovich, and a foul. With 38 seconds to go in the quarter. Boy, everything coming up Porters right now. And we'll have a substitution as Maya Daly is in the game. Looks like only a 4-man bench for St. George's today. So that's going to be an issue to keep an eye on. Players get into foul trouble. 4 fouls in the quarter on St. George's. Pass a little off target, but Mackenzie Roller's there for it. And the layup up close for Kyla Gallagher. It's an 11-0 run now. Rose, trying to do a lot herself, kicks out for a long 2 that is good. For Maya Daly, and now a whistle. I'm not sure what the whistle is for. It was pretty clearly a 2. Daly's foot was inside the line. 3.7 seconds to go. And obviously somebody doesn't know how to run the clock. So we're going to try this again at 3.7. Got to put 3.7 on the clock. And now we wait. Nope. 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 3.7. There we go. Porters does get to run the baseline here. Pass deflected. Traveling violation on Gallagher. So after all that, now St. George's will get the chance for the last shot. And now Molly DeLay calls her second time out of the quarter. See if they can make it maybe a 1-possession game before half. Not before half, before the second quarter. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. 17-11 our score. There was an 11-0 run by Porters after St. George's led 9-6 in the first quarter. St. George's only recently able to stop that bleeding. And now Rose will trigger the inbound with 1.6 to go. Not there. And Godfrey gets the rebound. She has 6 points in the first quarter. And we got a 17-11 game. Porter's on top after one. This is NEPSAC Girls Basketball on LSP. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Five different scorers for St. George's, each with one field goal. Callie Godfrey above her season pace right now with 6 points in the first quarter, averages close to 15 a game. Delaney Nwachukwu with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Kyla Gallagher with 4 points. And Anna Barkovich with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. So out of the timeout, it'll be St. George's ball. There's also Coaches versus Cancer Day here at St. George's. Both teams' coaching staffs with the Suit and Sneakers initiative. Pass is tipped down low and stolen. Gallagher picks up the steal, tries the outlet pass for Nwachukwu, and it's out of bounds. That's going to prompt an early substitution here as Layla Silver will check in for Maya Daly. Down low and unable to hang on to that pass is Benway. And the rebound for Connors. Out to Roller, meets a double team, gets rid of it, 9 seconds to shoot. Down low for the easy deuce for Godfrey. She's got 8. A bad pass and a steal by Connors. Here's Godfrey again. She's already into double figures. And speaking of double figures, the lead is now double figures for Miss Porters. And this full court press doing wonders for Miss Porters as that forces a bad inbound pass off the fingertips of Leah Stewart. It's in the hands of Roller. Down low for Nwachukwu. Kicks it back out. Spot up 3. Air ball. And a 3-second call on Miss Porters. So that'll turn the ball over to St. George's. Whip down low, shot is blocked and corralled by Godfrey. Down low for Nwachukwu, but it's a traveling violation. Bad pass swatted by Godfrey, but kept alive by the Dragons. The drive by Stewart, front iron no good. The rebound by Bartkovich. Out to Godfrey, down low for Nuachukwu. Loses the handle, gets it back, and sticks it in. This is a 17-2 run that Porters is on. Silver kicks it out, 3, air ball. The miss cleaned up by Bartkovich, turns around, and the deuce is there. And this is a dilemma here if you're Molly DeLea. You've already used 2 timeouts. Here's a shot from the elbow, and that doesn't go either. Nothing will fall for St. George's. This is tipped out of bounds. Remains with Porters with 4:44 to go in the quarter in a 14-point game. It's a 19-2 run now for Porters. Maggie Coyne in the game. Kicked out in the corner for a 3. That is good. Anna Bartkovich has 7. And the lead continues to swell for Porters. Given up to Cochran. Spot up 3. That won't go. And that's out of bounds. 2 missed Porters. Stewart had let that one go. I think that would have stayed with St. George's. And St. George's will call their timeout. 3 timeouts used in the first half. It's never a good sign. But what other choice do you have? Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. It's not white, it's gray. And the clock hasn't started. There it is. This one goes out of bounds to St. George's. Also, the scoreboard had the fouls reset. You know, it's cumulative through the half. This will be a 2-shot foul for St. George's, as picking up the foul, looks like that was Bartkovich. And still unable to buy a point are the Dragons. And that finally gets them on the board for the first time this quarter. Porter's outscoring St. George's 11-1 this quarter as we're about halfway through it. And a reach-in foul called on Rose. Five fouls in the half on St. George's. Turnover to Stewart. Gives it up to Rose. And there's the first field goal of the half. Of the quarter, rather, for St. George's. Kept alive for Porter's. Runner in the lane is good. And Porter's continues to more than double up St. George's, 30-14. A little bit of soccer action. The steal by Roller. She can't get it to go. Whipped over to Connors for two. That's Connors' first field goal. Mentioned she only averages 4.3 points per game, but averages close to 12 rebounds per game. Here's a spot three. That is good for Leah Stewart. And it looks like a foul was called on Kyla Gallagher. So that'll be foul number 4 of the half on Porter's. Shot is swatted by Gallagher and goes out of bounds. It'll remain with St. George's. .16 to shoot for the Dragons. And a reach-in foul. Or no, it was just a no foul called. Okay. Lobbed all the way out to Cochran. Bad pass, but it ricochets right to Benway, who gets it to go. Lead down to 13. Rose gets in the way, gets the steal. Gives it up. It's good. 7 for Leah Stewart. And the deficit trimmed to 11 on a 7-0 run by the Dragons. That is front iron no good. The rebound in the outlet pass to Stewart. Gives it up to Rose. No good. The rebound in the stick back for Benway. Timeout Porters. A 9-0 run to cut an 18-point lead in half down to single digits. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. So 1:03 to go in the quarter. 32-23 our score. St. George's has been down by as many as 18. They've gotten the lead back under double digits. 32-23. 2-for-1 opportunity for Porters. They can get the lead back to double digits, which they do, thanks to Godfrey getting her 12th point. That ends the 9-0 run. Rose over to Silver. Extra pass deflects off the backboard. I think that's going to count as a steal for Connors. 5-second difference between the shot and game clock. Euro step. Good defense by Benway. And we'll have a stoppage. And no substitution, it seems, as the ball was out of bounds to St. George's with a chance to hold for the last shot. Stewart goes into the corner, spot up three, not wasting any time, front iron no good. The rebound by Connors, 15 seconds to shoot, neither team wasting any time getting their offense going. Nwachukwu not there. That'll be a jump ball. Possession will go to Miss Porters with 4.8. Pass intercepted. Runner not there, and Rose's follow-up wouldn't have counted anyway. So a good persistence by St. George to get the lead back to single digits, the deficit back to single digits, but Porters will take a double-digit lead into halftime, 34-23 back after this. This is NEPSAC Girls Basketball on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of NEPSAC girls basketball here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Van Buren Gymnasium at St. George's School in Middletown, Rhode Island, alongside Max Hooven on camera. 34-23, St. George's trailing Porters as we get the second half underway. It's St. George's ball to begin the half. Ayla Silver had just one three-point field goal in the half, gets the ball back from Julia Cullivan. Now goes down low for the layup, no good. The rebound by Kyla Gallagher goes all the way, front iron no good, gets her own rebound, and the offense will reset. Nwachukwu traveled. Running the baseline and turning it over to Nwachukwu. Loses the handle and the steal by Stewart. Stewart the only Dragon in double figures in the first half with exactly 10. Rose can't get it to go. Only 4 points in the first half for Nwachukwu. But she is up to 5 rebounds. Now a whistle. And did the shot clock not reset, or? Oh, the scoreboard is out. Whoops. The scoreboard is completely black. So, yeah, that would put a damper on things. Now it's on. So a quick fix. And it'll be Porter's ball. With 17 to shoot. Touch pass to Godfrey. Back out to Godfrey at the elbow. Somehow that wasn't a travel, and she gets the deuce. First field goal of the half. Rose peels out. Rose traveled. Spot up deuce, no good. Rose tracks down the rebound. Trying to drive all the way now, kicks it out for a three that is no good. Hits the iron twice, and the rebound by Gallagher. Gallagher had 9 in the first half. Now the drive by Roller. Godfrey kicks it out to Nwachukwu. Nice move. 6 points for Nwachukwu. And the lead is back up to 15 for Porters, who led by as many as 18 in the first half. Stewart gives it up, not there. And able to corral the rebound is Barkovich. And a foul called on Cochran. From the free throw line, it's Godfrey again. And the lead is up to 17. And the largest it's been is 18, as that is tipped by Nwachukwu, and she gets the steal. And now the outlet pass to Gallagher for the easy layup. Timeout, St. George's. 8-0 run to start the second half for Porters. And St. George's, who used 3 timeouts, or either 5 timeouts in the first half, down to 1 now. LSP's next broadcast is right after this one when the St. George's Dragons take on the Rivers Red Wings in NEPSAC and ISL boys basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. "16 points for Callie Godfrey, already eclipsing her season average. And it looks like Godfrey's on the bench right now, getting a much-deserved rest. Rose drops it off. Side iron, no good. The rebound by Gallagher goes down low to Nuachukwu. Has her shot blocked, and a foul on Nuachukwu. Four points, 4 rebounds for Lena Benway after that rebound. First foul of the half on Miss Porters. We only had 4 free throws attempted in the first half, and a carrying violation. They called it a travel, but that looked more like a carry. The lead is the largest it's been today for Porters, 42-23, a 19-point lead as we are halfway through the third quarter. Nuachukwu out to Connors, and now Gallagher. Nuachukwu down low, pass deflected, able to clean it up, no good. And the ball's out of bounds to Porters. Inbound pass comes to Maggie Coyne. Swung around to Nuachukwu for 3. Great form. It's now a 22-point game, as Nuachukwu just shy of double digits now. She has 9. Benway gives it up to Stewart. Kicks it out for a 3 by Silver. That's good. So St. George is finally on the scoreboard this half. Not 2,326 points. Sorry, folks. Sorry to disappoint you, St. George's fans. Just had a glitch with the updating the score bug. 2 free throws now for Nuachukwu as she tries to get into double figures. Second foul of the quarter on St. George's. First one rims out. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. There is number 10 for Nuachukwu. And the lead is 20, 46-26. Rose out to Benway. Shovels it for the baseline jumper that's good by Cochran. So Cochran's second field goal, she's got 4, and the ball is out of bounds to St. George's with 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Silver with just the 1 3-point field goal. Spot up 3 by Stewart. Back iron no good. And the rebound by Coyne. Down low for Nuachukwu. Over 2 defenders. 12 for Nuachukwu as she approaches her season average of 14.2. Long deuce not there. Rebound corralled by Stewart and finds Rose on the cut. 5-second count. They give it up. Not there. Gallagher. Nope. Keeps the play alive, however. That is Barkovich. Tapped out. The steal by Benway. Wow! What effort there to get the steal. And then blocking foul. Wow, what effort by Kyla Gallagher. Holy wow. Get the steal. Somehow not committed traveling. And then Barkovich able to draw the foul at that. Ball poked out of bounds, will remain with Porters. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Godfrey's back out there. Whips it cross court to Gallagher. Takes the three. Front iron no good. Gallagher's there for the rebound. Godfrey rather's there for the rebound and the deuce. And Godfrey picks up the block. And Gallagher draws the foul there. That is 4 fouls in the quarter on St. George's, so that'll mean the bonus. It's not a shooting foul. Down low, Godfrey again. Shot clock is off. St. George's can hold for the last shot. Silver out to Rose. Drives, goes down low. The pivot, not there. Godfrey with the rebound. 2 seconds. Air ball. Porter's able to double their lead from halftime from 11 to 22. It's 52-30 after 3. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. With that last field goal at the end of the third quarter, Callie Godfrey is up to 20 points. Delaney Nuachukwu right behind her at 12. 11 for Kyla Gallagher. 7 for Anna Barkovich. 2, but also some strong rebounds for Leila Connors. Leading scorers for St. George's, 8 for Leah Stewart. I misspoke that she had double digits. 6 for Sharon Rose, 4 for Lena Benway, 4 for Riley Cochran. It'll be Miss Porter's ball to begin the fourth quarter. Pass deflected, and who's going to come up with the ball? It's going to be a tie ball, and that'll give possession to St. George's. Spot up 3 is airballed out of bounds. Outlet pass tipped to Connors. Wild layup not there. Poked away from behind. Connors gets it back. Out to Gallagher. Now Roller. 12 to shoot. Roller cross-court pass. This goes off the feet of Maggie Coyne. She's guilty of the foul. First foul of the quarter on Porters, and Nwachukwu going to check back in. 53 seconds gone by here in the fourth and final quarter. St. George's needs a miracle to prolong this one. Stewart, front iron, no good. The three has not been there for St. George's. Stewart will take another one, and that's airballed out of bounds. Second airball out of bounds three of the quarter for St. George's. They've had a couple of those earlier in the game too. 6:45 to go. Porter's looking to go to 7-0, and St. George's looking to avoid their fourth straight loss. Roller. Side iron, no good. Kind of a wasted possession there. Now the outlet pass to Stewart after the rebound. Swatted from behind. I thought Nwachukwu got all ball, but they called her for the foul. Did they get Nwachukwu or? Yeah, they did get Nwachukwu. So 2 free throws for Leah Stewart. First one's good. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Both free throws good for Stewart. She's into double figures. The only St. George's player in double figures to this point. Gallagher gives it up to Nwachukwu for three off the glass. The bank open on weekends. Stewart gives it up in the corner for three. That's good for Benway. She's up to 7. Nwachukwu gets it off the glass again, but this time much higher percentage. Traveling violation. That was a nice burst scoring there in that last minute. Connors stops outside the key. That's a double dribble. Five and a half to go. Rose, down low, too strong. Barkovich, Connors, and the feed to Godfrey. Connors also averages close to 3 assists per game. In addition to those team high, nearly 12 rebounds. Here's a steal by Connors. Gives it up. Maybe a little too unselfish there as the pass is stolen by Benway. Kicked out to Rose for 3. That's good. Nwachukwu. Rose up to 9, by the way. Gallagher gives it up. Silver with the rebound. In the corner, thinking about a three was Benway, now takes the two, air ball, and it's blocked from behind by Godfrey. There's Godfrey. Overplaying the ball was Benway, and that led to a wide open chance that Porters is unable to convert. And we'll have substitutions, and Telia Marks McCall is going to call a timeout and get some subs in. This game looks to be in hand. 21-point game with 3:56 to go. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. $22 points for Callie Godfrey. 14 for Delaney Nuachukwu. Kyla Gallagher's come out of nowhere with 11. And it looks like we're still on 7 for Anna Bartkovich. So it's Coyne. Godfrey's going to stay out there. I would think you protect your star player in this situation. Connors will trigger the inbound. Or he can just give her another opportunity. Shot blocked. Rose steps into a three, rims out. And this is out of bounds to St. George's. 3:39 to go. Never say never, but it's going to be a tough one. As Nuachukwu will check in and Godfrey will sit down. Kind of surprised Nuachukwu is in there for Godfrey. Rose. Foul. That's foul number 3 of the quarter. On Miss Porters. 3:31 to go. Full shot clock for St. George's. Lobbed out to Rose. Top of the circle, 3. Off the glass and in. Bank open for St. George's students as well. St. George's trying to employ the full court press to get a comeback going, and getting the steal and drawing the foul is Stewart. The lead's down to 18 with 3:07 to go. And now with the next foul, St. George's will be in the bonus. Silver over to Rose. Top of the circle, 3 for Stewart. Front iron, no good. The rebound by Bartkovich. And Porters wants to bleed as much clock as possible here. Coyne finds Bartkovich, who gives it up to Nuachukwu. That gets the lead back up to 20, 61-41. And a foul drawn by Rose. So that's going to mean 2 shots the rest of the way for St. George's. First one's good. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Second free throw good for Rose. She's got 9. And kind of a mugging there by Rose in the full court press there. That's just the first foul of the quarter on St. George's. Coin into the corner. Long 2 is good for Nuachukwu. Nuachukwu gets a rebound. And now Roller will settle it. Double team along the bench and thrown away to Silver. Silver gives it up, and the layup is no good, and Silver taps the rebound out of bounds. Coyne will sit down. Gallagher's back in. .145 to go in a 20-point game. And a double dribble called on Connors. Silver gives it up to Rose for 3. Back iron no good. Connors the rebound. Nuachukwu. Got to be careful not to push off, and Connors draws the foul. Second foul of the quarter on St. George's. Inbound to Nuachukwu, and she gets the deuce. Rose. Cross-court pass to Stewart. Out to Rose. Space for a 3. Side iron no good. Rebound off the fingertips of Connors, however. 1 minute to go. And St. George's will use their final timeout. LSP's next broadcast is right after this one when the St. George's Dragons host the Rivers Red Wings in NEPSAC and ISL boys basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. So Nuachukwu also in the 20s after Godfrey got to 22 points. Nuachukwu at exactly 20. Nuachukwu pushing up close to a double-double at that. Don't think Godfrey got to a double-double by my rebound count, but sure she's happy with her performance. Down low for Benway. Not there. The rebound by Daly. Under a minute to go. Here's a spot up 3 that is good by Stewart. Full court press and a steal. Rose and that went off the top of the backboard. So that'll be a turnover to Porters. And now Telia Marks McCall wants a timeout. Now the timeout, Miss Porter's ball with 41.4 to go. Full court press still being employed here by St. George's, down 19. Gallagher now to Lauren Brennan. Pass deflected and stolen by Silver, but she nearly turned it right back over, but it goes out of bounds off of Bartkovich. Now we'll have one more substitution as Nora Jean-Jacques will check in and replace Nuachukwu. .6 to go, shot clock off. Silver. Rose. And a foul called. Hands on Jean-Jacques. And that'll be 2 free throws. Should be 2 free throws. Yes, it is for Rose. First one's good. Second one's good. So St. George's 7 of 8 at the line as a team tonight, as we have a foul with 7.2 seconds to go. St. George's not giving up. They just playing it like it's a one-possession game. Steal by Rose. Out of bounds. Just a kind of an interesting end to this game. This is good if it goes, and it goes for Leah Stewart. Only makes the loss a 14-point loss, though. 65-51 our final score. Leah Stewart does finish with 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14 points. Callie Godfrey and Delaney Nuachukwu are co-players of the game, both eclipsing the 20-point barrier. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019. Unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this podcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. A reminder that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. LSP's next broadcast is right after this one when the St. George's Dragons host the Rivers Red Wings in NEPSAC at ISL boys basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow and support LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from St. George's School in Middletown, Rhode Island. It is Miss Porter 65, the St. George's Dragons 51. For Max Hooven on camera, my name is Sam Fiedler, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a little bit for the boys game.